We place priority on our regular customers, not one-off poor and dirty customers like you.
I'm not poor, or dirty for that matter. I'm wearing a fancy suit in line with the dress code.
You call that fancy? Don't make me laugh. Where did you get that hideous suit anyway? Did you get it at a cheap, fast fashion store?
I didn't get it cheap, if that's what you're insinuating.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Alan, and I have a girlfriend named Helen. I plan on proposing to her soon. I wanted my proposal to be romantic, and I had the perfect spot in mind for it. I reserved a fancy Italian restaurant, and this was where I was going to propose to Helen.
I'm so excited to eat here. Why are we going all out today?
I want today to be special for us.
Did you forget about our anniversary?
I had to change the subject so that she wouldn't find out about my marriage proposal. I wanted it to be a surprise. I just thought that it'd be nice to eat at a fancy place for once.
I see. Sounds good to me.
I was relieved that I didn't end up ruining the surprise. I was already sweating from being really nervous. We finally made it to the entrance of the restaurant.
Wow, this place is beautiful. I love it.
Yes, I agree. It's like a castle.
I love the ambiance.
I need to make sure that I don't accidentally blurt out my plans to propose to her tonight. Let's go inside. The restaurant was popular, and it was packed. The place was really busy, and we couldn't have gotten a table without a reservation.
Good evening.
I reserved a table for two.
I see.
The waiter then looked at me up and down. It seemed like he was trying to determine my worth based on what I was wearing. I didn't like it.
Please wait a moment.
And the waiter went off to the back. We were forced to wait at the entrance for several minutes despite our reservation. There should be a table ready for us. Why the wait? Excuse me. The waiter from earlier came back.
Please do not shout, as this will disturb our other customers. Don't you have any manners?
Can we be seated now? We have a reservation, but I've been waiting for some time.
Okay.
The waiter reluctantly showed us to our table. Although I had hoped for a better table, our table was at the back of the restaurant.
We're finally seated.
I don't know why it took so long. I mean, I reserved the table. And that waiter is kind of rude.
Let's not let that waiter ruin our evening. I'm sure things will get better once we start eating.
You're right. Let's order. I loved Helen for being so kind and fun to be with. I called a waiter, and the rude waiter came over. We'll both have the special spring dinner course.
That sounds amazing.
Huh? What do you mean by huh? We'll take the special dinner course. Don't make me read out this complicated menu.
Are you sure? It's one of our expensive menus. I can show you some other menus in your price range.
The waiter was having fun dissing me. No, we'll take the special dinner course.
Our salad is very tasty and not so expensive. Why don't you order this instead?
We said that we want the dinner course. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Fine, but we also charge for our services, and I expect you to tip generously.
I heard that.
Alan, let's just ignore him. Let's enjoy our time together.
You're right.
Make sure you don't drink the water from the finger bowl by mistake.
He's infuriating.
Calm down, Alan.
The waiter wouldn't leave us alone to enjoy our meal. I had this whole night planned to make it so special. I can't let him ruin it for me. We waited some more, but our food wouldn't arrive. How long are they going to make us wait? I know that we ordered a course, but it can't take this long to prepare.
Maybe they forgot our order?
No, they couldn't have. Let me ask the waiter. It was that waiter again. I had hoped that it wouldn't be him. I had a bad feeling.
What do you need?
We've been waiting for our food to arrive for a long time now. When will it be ready?
And?
What do you mean by and? How long do you expect us to wait?
Can't you see that we're packed tonight?
Still, the other customers have already been served. It doesn't make any sense.
This is not an ordinary restaurant. We serve high-end customers here. We place priority on our regular customers, not one-off poor and dirty customers like you.
I'm not poor, or dirty for that matter. I'm wearing a fancy suit in line with the dress code.
You call that fancy? Don't make me laugh. Where did you get that hideous suit anyway? Did you get it at a cheap, fast fashion store?
I didn't get it cheap, if that's what you're insinuating.
You're out of place here. If you want to eat here, be elegant like our other customers.
He then left our table.
I can't believe he just said that to us. How rude!
I'm sorry, Helen. I shouldn't have reserved this restaurant.
This isn't your fault. You don't need to apologize.
I have a feeling that our food isn't going to arrive after all.
I'm so hungry.
I had planned to propose to Helen at this nice restaurant, but everything was ruined. I hate that waiter's attitude. I won't forgive him. Trouble busters! I called the waiter to our table again. Excuse me!
Didn't I tell you that I'm busy? Don't you have the decency to wait? Where are your manners?
Do you see my credit card? I showed him my credit card.
I do. What about it?
Don't you know what this card is?
No? It's a black card.
Yes, it is. And it's not a fake.
Why would someone like you have a black card? Your parents must have given it to you.
Nope. This card is mine. My name is written on the face of the card.
I can't believe this.
You seem to think that I'm poor, but I own a company, and it's very successful.
I still don't believe you.
Why would I lie about that?
And the battle between the company owner and obnoxious waiter begins.
I'm sure you just inherited the business from your parents or something.
Nope. I own Travis Corporation. I'm sure you've heard of it.
There's no way.
Yes, way. I wasn't lying. I own Travis Corporation, a company well known around the world. That's why I have a black card. But I'm not one to overspend, and I don't like to wear expensive clothing. As long as what I'm wearing is comfortable, I don't care that it's not a designer label. So most people don't realize that I run a big company based on my appearance.
Why would someone rich wear such dull clothes?
I don't have to dress like someone's stereotype, but I didn't buy my suit from a fast fashion store. Once the waiter found out about who I was, he seemed nervous. You told me earlier that you prioritize your regular customers. But didn't you notice that I am one of your regulars?
I've never seen you before.
Well, I've been busy, so I hadn't come to this restaurant in a while. You must be new. I've never seen you before either.
You should have told me that you are one of our regulars. I'm sorry for shouting.
Why do I need to say that I'm a regular to get decent service? The waiter didn't know what to do. Then, a man appeared from the back of the restaurant. It was the owner of the restaurant.
Is something the matter?
No, all good. Nice to see you. How are you?
Alan, nice to have you here today.
You two know each other? Well, I do come here regularly, so I've known the owner for a long time.
We're really busy today. I'm sorry that I couldn't stop by your table sooner. I hope that our waiter is treating you well.
Actually, I explained to the owner about the waiter had treated Helen and I, I didn't want to have to do this, but I was angry with the waiter for ruining our special night. The restaurant owner became furious with the waiter when he found out how rude he had been to Helen and I. He was red in the face with anger, and the waiter became very pale in angst. Your face is blue just like your hair.
I can't believe your behavior! It's unforgivable. It's a misunderstanding. I didn't do this. I'm going to check our security footage to make sure that you're not lying to me. You'd better not have left Alan and Helen waiting for their table or food or acting disrespectful to them. Please, believe me. I'm so very sorry for the way our waiter disrespected you. We'll make sure to bring out your orders right away.
Thank you. I'm starving.
Me too. I was worried that we'd go home hungry tonight.
The waiter followed the owner to the back of the restaurant. The owner checked the security footage and came back to our table.
I checked the security footage and saw how rude our waiter was to you. I'm so sorry about this. I have no choice but to let that waiter go.
Yes, I suppose that would be the right thing to do.
He shouldn't have made assumptions about you, and he should treat every one of our customers with the respect that they deserve. He is a disgrace to this restaurant.
The waiter was fired on the spot. I think it was the right thing to do. I mean, having a rude waiter like that could really bring down the reputation of the restaurant.
I can't apologize enough for this unfortunate incident. Please, allow us to serve you your dinner on the house tonight.
You don't have to do that. We're happy to pay for our meal.
The gesture alone is enough.
The owner looked very apologetic. Actually, I do have one request. I told the owner about what I had been planning for Helen tonight. The owner smiled and left our table.
What were you two whispering about?
It's a surprise. I hope you'll like it. We were finally enjoying our meal.
I can't wait to have the dessert.
The owner carried the dessert to our table. The dessert was a beautiful cake with a message written, "Please marry me," on it. This was the surprise that I had planned for Helen. I was very happy with what the restaurant chef came up with.
Alan, what a beautiful surprise.
I wanted to propose to you today. That's why we came here. Will you marry me?
Yes, of course.
I was elated.
Congratulations!
You're crying! The owner cried happy tears for us. Thank you for your help in making this a success! Things didn't go as planned, but I was happy with the result. I was very happy to be able to propose to Helen at one of my favorite restaurants. As for that rude waiter, he had trouble finding a new job after bad rumors about him spread throughout the restaurant industry. I'm sure he could find something if he wasn't so picky, but I guess he was too proud to do any menial labor. The other day, I happened to see him come out of the unemployment office. He looked stressed out, so I guess he hasn't been able to find work yet. As for Helen and I, we visited the restaurant again.
Nice to have you here today.
We would like to have our wedding at this restaurant.
I'm grateful that you would choose our restaurant as your wedding venue. We'd be happy to accommodate you.
This restaurant is very special to us. We got engaged here, so it's the perfect place for our wedding.
And we love the food here.
We'll do our very best to make sure that you have an unforgettable wedding.
Yes, we look forward to it. We had a spectacular wedding at the restaurant. Something that we will cherish. Helen and I look back on the incident with the rude waiter and can laugh about it now that we are happily married. And Helen and I go to that restaurant regularly as it's our special place. I'm sure that we'll be going to the restaurant for many more years to come, even after we have children together. Trouble Busters!
Bubble Busters!
My name's Akashi. I'm a 30-year-old businessman, and I just bought my own home. My wife Mizuho said she wanted a garden in our new home, so she could enjoy gardening and farming. I listened to what she said and built this new house with enough gardening space. But I finished building the garden in summer, so it was quite a tough job. Because of this, after the garden was finished, I spent most of my time inside our new house. After a few months, Mizuho was checking our water bill with a questionable expression on her face.
Look at this month's water bill. It's 3 times the cost of the previous month's.
What?
It's not like we take baths more now, or that we've been doing the laundry more. Isn't it strange?
Oh, how about the water usage for gardening? That might be the cause of the increase in cost.
Don't be stupid. I haven't planted anything yet, so I haven't been using the water outside.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But maybe the outside faucet is leaking. I'll take a look.
Mizuho and I thought that maybe that might be the case. So we went to check it out. It's closed properly.
That's strange.
In order to figure out the reason, we decided to call a plumber. Hello, I'm the plumber. It's Sumi Mario. Please call me Mario.
Okay.
Don't worry, he's a good guy. I know him from before. He's a great plumber. I'm his younger brother, Luigi. Nice to meet you.
Is it really okay if we trust these two?
Don't say that in front of him. Waha! Of course, it's fine. Leave it up to us plumber brothers.
Okay, but I'm still a little anxious.
The plumber brothers quickly got to work, but they couldn't find anything wrong. Mario, there's a hose on the outside faucet. Oh, how strange. It's connected to next door. We followed the hose and found that it was connected to our neighbor's bathroom. Has our neighbor been using our water? Mamma mia, they're thieves!
Shh, don't let them see us. Let's see what they're doing.
We hid in the bushes to see exactly what they were up to. After a little while, we saw the wife of the neighboring house come out and quietly remove the hose from their bathroom.
This is so annoying. She looked like she'd done this kind of thing before.
I can't believe they've been using our water like this the whole time! If it's the neighbor's fault, there's nothing we can do, right, Mario? Well, we saw what they were up to, so why don't you try to talk to them about it? No, telling them that we know what they're up to is not enough. We need to get payback.
I agree. They need to learn their lesson.
Mizuhai and I were both fed up with the water thieves, so we knew we had to do something about it. There's no way you're getting away with this! Trouble Busters! It should be soon. Mizuho and I hid and waited for the water thief to strike again. We turned off all our lights and pretended we weren't home.
The wife's back.
She brought her long hose and nonchalantly connected it to our faucet. Then fed it back to her bathroom and turned it on full blast. She's probably using the water for a long bath. The faucet's been turned on for a really long time. The longer she used our water, though, the better, because we had set a trap on it.
She's finally back. I can't believe how much water she used.
The wife quickly disconnected the hose and made her way back to her house.
Ah!
We heard her scream all the way from next door. We had made it so that instead of water coming out of our faucet, gallons of ink spurted out. A few days ago, I'd asked the plumber brothers if there was any way they could help us in getting revenge on the lady. Would it be possible to replace her outside faucet with a fake one? We could do that, but is it really okay to do so? Waha!
Of course, she needs to learn her lesson.
First, we'll get rid of the real faucet, then put in a fake one. But instead of connecting it to our water tank, we'll connect it to something else. In order to make the trap, we need to collect a lot of ink into one place. The plumber brothers were able to get their hands on a huge bathtub, and they brought that into my garage. Mizuho and I spent all our time filling the tub with ink. Mizuho was even happily making more ink.
We'll get you back, water thief.
I haven't seen anyone so committed to making ink before. Soon we'd finished completely filling the tub with ink. We left it in the garage out of sight, then connected the fake hose to it. We made it so you couldn't tell the difference from the real one. We were able to pull off this trap all thanks to the Plumber Brothers. We've been able to complete a successful trap. I'd say this is a job well done. Waha! Normally, we would never do such a thing, but you're our dear friend. Woohoo! Thank you, Mario. I hope it works. Just as we had hoped, we caught the wife in our trap. Her bathroom's probably stained jet black from all the ink. Ha ha ha! She got what she deserved. But I'm just a little worried we overdid it.
She simply got what she deserved. It's all on her.
Yeah, you're right, Mizuho.
But just in case, maybe she should make another trap too.
With that, we started working on the next trap. Mizuho and I dug a big hole in our garden after the sun went down. We hadn't planted anything in our garden yet, so digging out the hole was easier than expected. Do you think this will do?
It's perfect. Now let's put the mud in.
We filled the hole with mud, then put a tarp over it, then put dirt over that so it blended in. If she comes by again, she'll fall into the hole we've created.
You're so bad, Akashi.
We didn't think she'd come back again tonight, considering everything that happened earlier in the day. So Mizuho and I fell asleep soundly.
Ah! Someone help me!
At the break of dawn, we heard someone shouting from the garden. What was that? When we went outside to check, we saw the wife had fallen into the hole. For some reason, there was a bucket full of ink by the hole, and she had ink spilled all over her too.
Please help me!
You're our neighbor, right? What are you doing here?
That doesn't matter right now, just help me!
If you don't answer my question, I won't help you.
Please?
At that moment, the wife's husband walked by. He was wearing a suit, so I thought that maybe he'd just come from a night shift. What are you doing here?
Darling!
Maybe she felt embarrassed that her husband had seen her like this, but all of a sudden, the wife started confessing about what she'd been doing. She said that she'd been trying to cut down the cost of their water bill. She saw that we had moved in and that we had an unused faucet outside. She confessed right there, but she had used it so many times without our consent. According to her, we weren't using it, so she thought it was fine to use it. Then yesterday, when she stole our water like always, her bathtub filled with ink. After seeing the mess that was made, she finally felt the seriousness of what she'd done. Okay, but then why are you here again?
I wanted to get revenge, so I was going to smear ink in the outside of your house. That's what the bucket full of ink was for. But then I fell into this hole and couldn't get out.
She was covered in ink and mud and looked completely miserable.
This is what we call karma. This is happening to you because of what you've done.
I apologize for what's happened. I didn't realize my wife was stealing your water. I was so busy with work recently that I had no idea what was happening. We're both very sorry. Well, we may have overdone it a little. We can settle things as long as you'll be willing to pay for the water you've used until now. Of course! We'll take responsibility and take care of all the payments involved. You'll need to apologize too. The husband made the wife finally apologize.
I'm very sorry for what I've done. Can you please get me out of this hole now?
Her husband helped her out and they both made their way home. Just like cleaning a car, he hosed her down relentlessly. Of course, with her own water.
What's strange, though, is that the lady was wearing expensive-looking clothes. Oh well, they're ruined now.
Yeah, they look well off, but I guess they're stingy with their water bill. After a while, they both came back to apologize properly. They both groveled and paid all the money they owed us. So we decided to end things there and not press charges.
The water thief's gone now, so it's the perfect time to start planting things in our garden.
Yeah, we can finally enjoy ourselves. Since then, we've been enjoying gardening and farming together. We haven't had any more problems and things have been peaceful. All there is to do now is enjoy watching the flowers grow. Trouble Busters!
Perhaps my warning fired up Mr. Anderton, because he started to throw a tantrum. You freaking introvert! What? You can't even fight? Coward, come on! If you've something to say, speak up, bitch!
Trouble Busters!
Hi, my name's Alan. Shy Guy's my other name. And my glasses are my game. Oof. I just introduced myself with the energy of a saint, I'm sure, but I'm what's called an introvert. I have a rather bashful, reclusive personality, which made my first university year not an ideal one. And even now, solitude's my best friend at school. Alan, you're gonna live this life forever, you idiot! Determined to make some changes, I joined a college club. Most of the members were pretty outgoing and sociable, but they were also kind to introverted me. So I had the blast the first time I was there. Except for one troublemaker. Hey yo, Mr. Glasses Introvertus. Mr. Anderton, how do you do? Goodbye. What's with the how do you do bullshit? We aren't in a Charlie Chaplin movie here. Mr. Anderton pat me on the shoulder rather strongly. Yep, the aforementioned troublemaker was Mr. Anderton. He's what's known as a toxic hothead, and he always talks about his fighting exploits back in the day.
Hey Alan, hey Anderton. How are you guys doing today?
This lady is Henrietta, from the same club. Her kindness and her energy know no bounds. Literally the queen of the hive. I, Alan, bow to you secretly as your humble servant. This chicken here, he's probably never fought in his life, huh? I can tell just by looking at a guy. After all, I'm a battle-hardened dragon.
Oh, is that so?
Yep. I destroyed other schools' gangs. And everyone referred to me as boss.
Oh, is that so?
Bruh, when does this guy ever stop with the fighting boasting? Even Miss Henrietta's not interested. All her responses are copy and paste. A noodle-bodied introvert like this one here? I can KO with one hand. One hand! Ow! Don't punch me! Although Mr. Anderson's existence was a bit obnoxious, the club as a whole is awesome. And my school life has gotten better. One day, we talked about going to a DIY barbecue restaurant with the club members. Would be nice to go crazy with the all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink partying, they say. The party was of awesome atmosphere, but perhaps the alcohol was taking its effect. Mr. Anderson started to get excited. Hey, Henrietta dear, how about we head somewhere after this? The two of us?
Well, Mom gets worried whenever I get home late. Not to mention, I gotta head home and clean my ears.
Yep, she's disturbed. The excuses are complete nonsense after all. Hey, you're free in any case, right? Come on, why not? How about you let yourself get spoiled by Prince Anderton?
What a curveball joke.
Henrietta, darling. Riddle me this. What's a 5-letter word starting in H, ending in L? Fun place, for real. Let's go.
Do you mean a hovel? Are we gonna enjoy a bonfire? I wonder if that's legal in the city.
That darn Anderton. This is getting out of hand. Mr. Anderton was being too aggressive with Miss Henrietta, so I muscled up the courage to intervene. Mr. Anderton, the jokes are over the line, I think. For an introvert like me, just saying this sentence took immense strength. Shut up, introvert. You ugly four eyes. Stay quiet, you hear me? I'm not ugly, and I don't have 4 eyes. Wait, is this my line? Perhaps my warning fired up Mr. Anderton, because he started to throw a tantrum. You freaking introvert! What, you can't even fight? Coward, come on! If you've something to say, speak up, bitch! I only thought you should stop because Miss Henrietta looks agitated. Can't frickin' hear you. Bam, bam! Ow, ow! I told you, stop with the shoulder punches! Well, where do you want me to punch, huh? Where?
Anderton! Alan is in pain!
I'm fine. I'm just doing my best of being a good sandbag here. At least I'm the firstborn. If I was second onward, I couldn't take this. Shut up! Just shut the frick up! Mr. Anderton grabbed my head and pressed it against the hot charcoal grill. This ain't Tokyo Revengers, asshole! Aw, what's wrong, Mr. Introvert dear? This is how you start a fight. It's hot! Ow, it's hot! Grilled Alan, anyone?
Anderton, stop!
The hell? We were just having some fun. Roasted introvert isn't a delicacy you see everywhere, you know?
Oh, Alan, are you okay?
Even in a barbecue, you don't grill anyone named Alan. What a frickin' day! My face was slightly burned because of the incident. Fortunately, Miss Henrietta stopped everything quickly, so it wasn't a serious injury. But that's no excuse for such a malicious act. Unforgivable! Trouble busters! This is how you start a fight. You couldn't be more wrong. Just what the frick are you muttering? Anderton approached, all smiles. So I immediately grabbed him and launched him into the air. He was more of a light pigeon than I thought, so such an action took little effort. He was pretty much a doll.
Alan?
So sorry to have thrown him so suddenly, but my parents told me I can use what I know for self-defense. What did you do to me? Ugh. Oh, damn. All I did was throw you gently, but you took so much damage.
Alan, what was that? And what exactly are you?
Actually, my parents run a judo dojo. I've been learning judo since I was a kid, and even with how I look, I have a black belt.
A black belt?
Indeed, my family really does manage a judo dojo. From when I was young, my judo master parents taught me, so I have a bunch of throws under my sleeve. Normally, I would never lay a hand on a beginner, but what you did was way too brutal, so I allowed myself this chance to counterattack. Ugh, it hurts! Sorry, I made sure not to throw you so brutally though. You bastard! You used violence against me! Violence, I say! And that's a crime!
Oh, how the tables have turned. You were the one who turned Alan into barbecue meat.
True. And you also said, this is how you start a fight, did you not? That's no excuse for throwing me across a goddamn room! I'll never forgive you, buddy. Just you wait! Oh dear. You just left with a textbook sore loser attitude right there.
Enough about that. Alan, are your burns all right?
They are. My glasses literally saved my life.
Their defense points are incredible. Wouldn't it be better to go to a hospital?
I agree. I'll go to one right now. I went to a hospital that offered care during the night, and had them look at my burns. Fortunately, because they were mild injuries, with time, my skin would go back to normal. Just in case, I requested a medical certificate of the diagnosis, and then I went home. The next day, the whole club was bustling over what happened the night before. It seems that everyone despised Mr. Anderton because of his arrogance and his bragging. People would open their mouth and said what they thought of him. At the same time, they praised me for my beautiful counterattack. I'm flattered. Well, I didn't think he'd fly that far. I just threw him gently after all.
Wait a second. He isn't here today, is he? Maybe he's in bed at home because of the damage of yesterday was just too much?
Maybe I'll pay him a visit later. After the club was adjourned, I was about to head home when someone shouted at me from behind. Hey yo, Alan buddy, lend me your face now. Bruh, I'm not Olaf. I can't just give you my face. Enough with the stupid jokes. You two, Teach him a lesson. That wasn't stupid. That was funny. Anderton had brought along 2 guys with him. Aw, and you brought 2 friends of yours. With all your bragging, you sure know how to fight dirty. Shut your stupid mouth! Run now while you still can, cuckoo bird! Yeah! Anderton charged at me. The 3 of them. But they stood no chance against a black belt judo athlete like me. And one by one, they fell on their backs. These bums, they seem rough and tough in appearance, but they really can't fight. Can they? Perfect description of showy but worthless. God damn it! I'll show you! Boss man, my sweet ass. How many times are you gonna keep on saying that? Anderton's gang ran out of sight with their tails between their legs. What were they going for? But the reality is that they'd waited to ambush me for a fact. So I doubled back and contacted the college authorities. They listened to me intently. Furthermore, Miss Henrietta offered her help and told them of her witness at the barbecue restaurant.
Actually, from around midway through the incident, I was filming it on my phone.
Thanks, Miss Henrietta. Such a wise and bold move to think of filming it in that situation.
Should anything happen to you, always capture the proof. That's a rule my family's lived by for generations.
What the heck has happened to your ancestors? Damn. But thanks so much. Anderton's 2 attempts at violence were reported to the university in detail. Of course, there was the proof of Miss Henrietta's video. But there was also the diagnosis certificate from the hospital. So everything was solid as stone. I was told it would be better if I filed a notice to the police too, so I did just that. And as a result, Anderton could no longer go to school, and dropped out completely. Can't be helped if he was causing that many problems. With him gone, my school life finally entered a period of calm.
Alan! That was so much trouble, huh?
Well, I spoke to the police and to lawyers. I was pretty busy.
Honestly, Anderton's such a stupid head. At his age, bragging about his fighting is such an embarrassment.
Well, thanks to you, he's gone now. And my life's never been better.
By the way, do you know what became of him? Anderton, I mean.
No, I don't. What's he doing now?
His parents were furious, and they're making him work part-time at a friend's firm to grow into a true human being.
Really? So he's working now? I wonder if his heart will ever change because of it, though.
About that, the job is unbelievably strict, they say. And his colleagues all seem like scary people. And he's the complete underling here.
Really? Then what was all that bragging about?
Seems like Anderton can't handle big, strong, scary people, huh? Hard work, low wages, and scary colleagues on top of that literally cannot brag about fighting in that environment now, can he?
Hopefully he learns to get rid of his flaws. That same Mr. Anderton, who would brag about his fighting deeds, is now a cheap laborer, working a job that's demanding on a number of levels. Surrounding him are nothing but charismatic people with powerful auras. And he's living his days as an obedient underdog, it seems. He won't do his usual bullshit again for sure. And as for me, recently, things between me and Miss Henrietta are going pretty well.
I know. Alan, how about going for a drink again soon? You see, not as a club, but sometimes just the 2 of us? Wouldn't that be bad?
Hell no! I'd literally jump at the chance! Slowly but surely, I think my relationship with her is getting deeper. Seems like spring's right around the corner for a geeky introvert like me. Trouble Busters!
Oh no! I guess you found us out! Sorry!
Sheila!
What are you doing?
What do you mean? We're going out.
Why are you so nonchalant? Aiden, do you really think you can get away with this? What's the matter? My subordinates' wives are mine too.
Trouble Busters.
My name is Adam. I hate to brag, but thanks to my parents' passion for education, I was able to go to a top university in the US. I'm working in Trubus Trading Company. I just got married to Sheila, the most beautiful colleague I had, and became the happiest man alive. My job and my love life were going so well. There was nothing else I could possibly want. However, my perfect life suddenly began to unravel. My new boss, Aiden, was horrible. His bullying knew no limits. On top of that, it seems that Aiden is flirting with my wife Sheila too. All right, that's today's work done. Can't wait to go home and have dinner at that Italian place for Sheila's birthday. Hey, Adam! Can you take my place at that meeting for me today? What? Why? But I've only just finished work. Why is the meeting starting so late? Shut up! Don't talk back to me! Anyway, I'm leaving it to you. Why couldn't you tell me sooner? I have plans today after work, and I can't do overtime. You don't understand what effort means, do you? Why is he getting angry with me? I understand. Just this one time. How long is the meeting supposed to be? I think it'll be about 30 minutes long. I'm heading home. The first time I've had such an unreasonable boss. Oh yeah, I've got to tell Sheila I'll be late for dinner. Sorry, I'll be late for dinner tonight. I was suddenly told to attend a meeting. I think it'll be around half an hour, so you go ahead and wait inside.
What? So suddenly? What happened? I thought you said you wouldn't work overtime today.
I'm really sorry. My new boss Aiden is the worst.
Okay, I get it. But don't get so irritated on my birthday, okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'll head over as soon as the meeting is finished. Recently, I felt that Sheila was acting a bit strange. And I didn't mean to get irritated. Crap! That Aiden guy! I swear I'll make him pay me back for this. 30 minutes my ass! The meeting went on for 2 hours! This is the worst! Sheila must be really angry. I headed to the restaurant we had booked while messaging her that I would be late. When I looked up from my phone, I caught sight of Sheila walking with someone. Isn't that Sheila? I wonder who she's with. Hey, it's Aiden! This is strange. They're holding hands. And when I looked around, we were surrounded by love hotels. I was confused, but I slowly started to understand what was going on. Aiden! What are you doing here? Oh no! I guess you found us out. Sorry. Sheila! What are you doing?
What do you mean? We're going out.
Why are you so nonchalant? Aiden, do you really think you can get away with this? What's the matter? My subordinates' wives are mine too. And Sheila used to work in my section. She's an important subordinate. So I can do what I like. No! That's way too egocentric. Sheila says that she's much happier being with me, so give up. See you! Let's go, Sheila. I watched them as they walked away and felt myself sink into despair. I couldn't believe that my marriage would end like this. Damn it! What a horrible day! The next day, I headed straight for Aiden's desk when I arrived at work. Aiden, let's talk about this properly. What you're doing is way too dirty. You got guts saying that, Mr. Super Elite. I hear that you're using company money for private means. What? What are you talking about? Jade from accounting is looking for evidence for me. Right, Jade?
Adam, the truth is, It looks like there's some money you've spent that hasn't been accounted for.
What? There must be some mistake!
I can only think that it's been used illegitimately. I don't understand, but that's what it shows.
Huh? I don't know anything! Please, wait a bit! Hey, Adam! Don't drag this out! Jade says it's no good, so it's no good!
This time Aiden assisted me and we found the unaccounted payment.
Isn't it possible that he prepared that to set me up?
Set you up?
Just give up already! If you accept your crimes, we won't have to call the police. We'll let you off with just firing you. The police? Wait 1 minute!
I'm sorry, Adam. I'm afraid I can't back you up on this.
No way! Now that's decided, you're fired! And so, I was framed for something I didn't do. I was made to leave the company. After that, I tried my best to get another job in the same business. But for some reason, I couldn't even make it to the interview stage. It seems that Aiden was spreading rumors about me to other companies. I was fired from my job, and I divorced Sheila. I realized that it would be impossible to get a job. So I returned to university in America with the hope of one day getting revenge on Aiden. Adam, your passion this past year has shocked me. How about you come and have dinner at mine tonight? My granddaughter is coming to visit, and I'd love to introduce you. Thank you very much. I'd love to go. My life was going well. The professor took good care of me, and he would often invite me to have dinner with his family. I was happy to accept his invite and headed for his home. Good evening. My name is Adam. This is my granddaughter, Lucy.
Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to dinner with you.
I am too. She's so cute! The professor's granddaughter was 20 years old. It was love at first sight. For the entire year, I had immersed myself in study, but now my love life was in full throttle. Nobody could stop me. After that, I invited Lucy to dinner. On her second date, I proposed. Lucy, please, marry me! Next week, I'm going to return to work in Japan, but I want you to come with me.
You must be joking. But yeah, sure, fine with me.
Lucy decided to leave her birthplace and come with me. I can't believe she actually said yes to my lightning-fast proposal. So I went to greet the professor and Lucy's mother. Professor, Lucy's mom, please let me marry Lucy. We've only dated twice, but I swear I'll make her happy. Wow, you're a fast decision maker.
It happened so fast. But I'm fine as long as you're happy, Lucy. Thank you, Mom. Do you want to tell Dad first? No, it's fine. If Grandpa says it's okay, Dad'll be fine with it too. Right, Grandpa?
Yeah, I guess. Adam's a nice guy. It should be okay. As expected of my wise professor. He's a smart man. Lucy's dad had been working abroad for over 10 years. So the professor had been a father figure to Lucy ever since she was a child. What kind of man is your father?
My dad? He's the man in the picture over there.
Which one? What? The man in the photograph was, unbelievably, a man I knew very well. After seeing the photo, I thought up a certain plan. A week later, Lucy and I got married. After getting married, I headed to Japan with Lucy to carry out some business. Lucy, this might be a bit sudden, but I'd like you to come to a friend's wedding with me when we arrive.
Sure, sounds fun. Whose wedding is it?
Well, that's a bit hard to say. It's my boss and colleague from an old workplace.
Ooh, workplace romance? You must have been close with them if they've invited you even though you work elsewhere now.
Yeah, we were pretty close. Yeah. I know what Aiden's up to. He must have invited me on purpose to show off his happiness. For the past year, there wasn't a single moment where I hadn't been thinking about my revenge on Aiden. I had made my preparations like a vengeful demon. The setting for my final revenge was at Aiden and Sheila's wedding. Prepare yourself, Aiden! Trouble Busters! Aiden, it's good to see you. Thank you for inviting me to your wedding. Hey, Adam. Thanks for coming. I'm so happy. Your wife, no, ex-wife is the best. Oh, you mean Sheila? I heard you went to America after getting fired. It was a shame you couldn't get a job here. Well, thanks to you, I was able to find a new wife. My life has been pretty good. Huh? You remarried? Hilarious! Introduce me to the idiot that married you later. Understood. Come on, Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy? What? Aiden, this is my wife, Lucy. She's your daughter, isn't she? What is Lucy doing here? Lucy? Did you really marry Adam?
Dad, what are you doing? You're still married to Mom in the US. What does this mean?
Aiden, this must be bigamy, right? It's a crime. Does Sheila know? Well, this is... I think I had double citizenry.
Hey, it's Adam. Good to see you, Aiden. What's wrong? Your face is as blue as your head. Nice to meet you. I'm Aiden's daughter. Nice to meet you. Aiden's daughter? What the? Daughter?
She's just... Sheila, you were deceived. Aiden's already married. His wife is living in America.
What? What the hell does that mean? What do we do with this wedding? My entire family is here.
I just remembered I have something to do. Let's cancel the ceremony today.
There's no way you'd have something else to do on your wedding day.
Aiden, just a moment. We have other things to talk about. Adam, be a bit more considerate, right? I'm in danger. I don't know what you have to say, but let's leave it for another day. That's no good. It's about the incident you framed me for a year ago. Incident? At that moment, Jade, who had been attending the wedding, brought a box of documents before us.
The one who'll be fired next is you, Aiden. After investigating, we found out that it was all your fault. Adam, I'm really sorry about what we did.
For the past year, I had been researching that incident. There had been a payment that was unaccounted for, but it had nothing to do with me. The most suspicious person was Aiden, who had been trying to lay the blame on me. I asked for Jade's cooperation, and we had been investigating ever since. As a result of our effort, we found a lot of data and documents that had been altered by someone. We worked out that the culprit was Aiden. Hey! You can't be serious! You can't run away from this! There must be a mistake!
I'll be suing you for deceiving me too.
Aiden, turn yourself in! I'll make you pay for using me as a scapegoat! After that, Aiden was fired from Trubus Trading and owes a lot of money to the company. On top of that, Sheila sued him for his marriage con, and he's sure to be found guilty. The professor in America lost his temper and made Aiden divorce his daughter. The professor demanded that Aiden pay back the money he had been borrowing from him up until now. Aiden owed money within and outside the country and was forced to live in suffering. As for me, my name was cleared, so I was able to get my job back in Trubus Trading. I'm still living happily with Lucy. Trouble customers!